Post on my Facebook. Oh, you're fine there. Stay right where you are. It's good. Yo, hold on 1 second. Jenny, do you need to do anything else? Sure. Is it going to come up? I'm always terrified I'm going to lose it. All right. Oh, okay. It was her computer. Janine's computer. But you wouldn't have done that. No. Yeah, it was fine. Linda about it. They said it was okay. Yeah. I appreciate you helping. Here I am. Well, let's see. Right, here we are at the Betty Lee versus Jai Lee match. We've got Sport 9 competing against Northeast Women's Tour. The two women who have prevailed against all others. Here at the regionals. We started out with 64 people, and here we are down to the final two. We're in Herndon, Virginia at Breakers Sky Lounge, which is an excellent place to be. And wow, at least one of the football games is over. Maybe it'll be a little quiet for us as we watch. Two very, very serious contenders here for the title. I'm sorry someone had a black screen. I do know for a while there Sport 9 was doing something on the computer. I think they wanted to log something in to let all the folks at home know that Betty Lee is here playing in the finals. Hopefully everyone has a screen now. I'm pleased to say at this point we have 43 followers on this particular line. I have not switched over to see on the other one. We've had 3,850 views. So people have been coming here and watching the games. Not everybody wants to be a follower. But for those who are, I am very, very grateful that you've been here. I've been very grateful that you've been active on the chat line. And I'm happy to be here myself. We do have many people here watching the game. We are in the first game of the match. I believe it's to 9 rather than to 7. These last few days, the matches have been to 7. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Sorry we keep going in and out. I'm going to ask Janine if she could take a look at this broadcasting, see if there's a way. Oh, excuse me. Hold on a minute, okay?
Yeah, that's just the actual feed. So yeah. Oh, okay.
For y'all who are just tuning in, this is going to be very exciting. Betty Lee is now going to be at the table. We are beginning the second game of the match to 9. It is Betty Lee versus Jai Lee. And Jai just picked up the first game. Well, this is the Virginian from New Jersey, here to broadcast the last match before I go home to my new adopted dog, little Rosie, who I adopted yesterday. She came up from North Carolina. That's why you didn't see me yesterday or hear from me. I was at the drop point, getting the little babe. She's between 1.5 and 2 years old. You never know with these rescue dogs, do you? But she's much larger than I expected. So she's sort of looming over the beagles I have at the house. But she's got a great disposition, and I think everybody will love her dearly. Oh, hold on. Oh, darn it. You all right? No. Just broke my ear. No. Oh, yeah, I'm doing fine. Here I am. Sorry, y'all. Just stopped to give Linda Shea a hug. She's been double duty here during the tournament. She's not only been the tournament director, but she has been playing, and she made it all the way to the semifinals, where she lost to Jai Lee just a few minutes ago. I would have asked her to say a few words to everybody, but she ran. Most people run when they see me starting to take off the mic. On the off chance, I'm going to ask them to speak a few words. But we do have 43 followers right now, 3,727 views. So there's been a lot of people coming in and out of here watching this Ustream product. And I have to say the matches have been exciting. I wish we were able to televise more than one match at a time, but there you are. Well, yeah, I think that Betty Lee is going to have to look for a bridge. Oh, there it is. Well, I heard from home, and little Roz is doing real well. My guess is that little puppy is going to have her little legs crossed by the time I get home. We're not supposed to leave her out on her own in the backyard, this being her very first day here in her forever home. She is a mix shepherd and retriever. She's got the prettiest red coat you ever saw and a lovely smile. I love rescues. It is wonderful to be able to help animals out indeed. And while I'm talking about what's wonderful, it is wonderful to support your women's pool. Hold on.
I just wanted to see what it looks like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we have it centered fairly well. So,
Oh, yeah, no,
I
it's
think
great.
it's taped up there on camera. Sorry, someone wanted to look at the screen here, so there we are. I'm back. But you can support your local women's pool. There is something just awesome about playing a pure game of 9-ball. I play a lot of APA. I enjoy it. I get to be with a lot of wonderful people. But there is nothing like going to the table and the only thing you're focused on is getting that 9-ball pocketed. We started with 64 contenders here. And the Women's Professional Billiard Association 2015 Regional Tour Championship is going to conclude with either Betty or Jai taking $2,500 purse and the opportunity to play in, I think it's the next Women's Professional Billiard Professional Tour event, which I think will be in February. It is truly nice here. We are at Breaker Sky Lounge in Herndon, Virginia. We have been hosted by Mr. Yu and Shauna Lewis. Shauna is awesome. She occasionally plays Newt, the Northeast Women's Tour. But today she's here in her role as host of the tournament. We have here Linda Shea, who is their tournament director, who's done a great job. We have had Janine here, who has been behind the scenes the whole time, but this is her computer we're broadcasting off of, and she's been awesome making it work right, because, you know, once I touch a button on that, on the laptop, it messes up. Oh. Okay. All right, let's see. Well, Janine just tried to make a change here, so let me know if this is working now, okay? She had to do something on the computer, Janine, so let's see if she's managed to fix this up. So this is Virginian from New Jersey. broadcasting from Breaker Sky Lounge, the final match of the championship. It is Jai Lee versus Betty Lee. Betty Lee is from Georgia, and Jai Lee is from around here. She's part of the Newt, and Betty is part of Sport 9. The score right now is 2-0. Jai is winning over Betty. For you who are asking, the match is not over yet. No. Here we are, up to 46 followers. And 3,754 viewers. So there you go. I have always said that I think the regionals are a lot more fun, in fact, than watching the pros. Oh, Q-Chick, I'm sorry we can't seem to get this together for you. I could ask Janine to come back here. She's talking to some people. Here you go. Here's Janine. I'm going to ask her if she'll take a quick look at this. People have been commenting about how it's the resets and stuff, and it's going slow, and it's not... Janine's going to try to do something to the machine to improve the broadcast a little bit, y'all. Please be patient while we work on this. Great, because Janine played here in the competition, so there have been a lot of people who've been working behind the scenes to make all this happen, who have also been players in the tournament, and you know that's not easy. If any of y'all are wondering what's happening right now, Jai Lee has the table. She's got 4 balls left. There you go. You should be able to see it. Oh, we're not supposed to. Type on this one. Sarah told me only on the other screen. If you make that. Otherwise, you get everything that comes in here goes into Linda's Shane phone. I got you. No, it's on my Facebook. Your Facebook? Yeah, it's on my Facebook. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Good, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we're 9 now. That's cool. Wow, what a cool tour page, Sport 9. So Janine is here, definitely rooting for Betty on this game. Jai, however, has the table, and, you know, Jai isn't one to give it up once she has it. Ask Janine to come back here. Gosh darn it. Shauna, is Janine back over there, or has she moved?
No, what?
I need to get the other screen. It's just not coming up. I'm sorry, Janine. I need the other screen, and I need the other screen, and it doesn't want to come up.
Sorry, my bad. My computer just didn't. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why I did that. I must have been on autopilot.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, guys, we are back up. The score is 3-0. And Betty's now at the table. Not that you see it, but it will happen in a minute. Ooh. Gee, I think we're lagging pretty far behind right now. I'm sorry. But I don't know what to do about that. Okay, hold on a sec. Well, I thought Sharon was coming in. Score, please. The score is 3-0, Jai Lee's favor. Are you getting a picture? I don't have a picture here. I don't know what happened. Oh, there it is. Coming back on. Okay, that's better. We've had some wonderful sponsors here helping us out. Full Dog. See, we've been using Aramith balls. That's Ivan Simonis. They were excellent sponsor. And OBQs. We are here at Breaker Sky Lounge. This is the 4th floor of the clock tower in Herndon, Virginia. It has just been awesome that we've been able to have the ladies regionals here in Virginia. As you told me, last year was in Phoenix. Maybe this year people would have wanted to be in Phoenix. We had a snowstorm we really didn't expect earlier in the week, and it has resulted in some icy patches at night on the roads and a snow cover on the ground. Well, I don't know if this is ever fixed. It seems to have a mind of its own, y'all. So either it does well or it doesn't. Wow. So I think it gets fixed for a bit and then it sort of acts up. And I'm doing my best not to touch the laptop. Well, we'll take a look at this, y'all. Well, we're going to have Betty at the table now, and we'll see if she could run the rest of the balls out. Jai has certainly not given her um, an opportunity to do so. So it would be good for Betty to show what she's capable of, because believe me, she has done awesome to get to this point. Both of these ladies have. Right, they're here playing for the top spot in the 2015 Regional Tour Championship. Y'all, this is an awesome thing. Well, I bet you anything Betty's going to be able to run out the rest of this table. All the balls look evenly dispersed. And she's certainly on the right side of the table now for this one. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not supposed to touch it, but I wanted to store it. It's lagging a lot. People don't know that. Yeah. It's wonderful service, like I said. It's like we've got used to this issue. See, I was told they used to be out there. Jai is here. The rest of it. You're really glad. I like to see everybody. So Betty, is that where your top player? So Jai is one of their top. She and Lynn. Does Alex and Christine play this year?
No, we're Tennessee, Mississippi now. We are further east, or furthest east.
Oh, okay. So she must, maybe she does things with smart. Southern than Atlantic.
We just started this year. We had almost 3 by like 10 girls. So continue,
Yeah, we have like, I think 30 some that tend to show up for the new.
really nice. I wish we average about 16 each, man. I wish we could get there. Hopefully it'll grow.
Yeah. Well, people need to know about it. I mean, it's, I play APA on Monday nights, and the women don't even know what I'm talking about when I start talking about, the regional teams. I tend to call them farm teams because, I grew up many, many years ago in Richmond, Virginia, where we were the farm team for the Atlanta Braves. It was the Richmond Braves. They're not there anymore, but it was the farm team. And what happened is you play hard on Richmond Braves, and you earn a spot on the professional Atlanta Braves.
Right.
And I always think of air regionals the same way.
Right.
Play hard here, you earn a spot on the women's professional billiard tour.
Right. It's safe.
So, but I do try to talk about this as often as I can with people, so that they'll come from APA and play.
These tables play really nice. The tables are fast. They're a little bit faster down here than they are upstairs, but the tables play really, really good. But they don't have to power stroke anything. They just have to control their cue ball a little more. Looks like, and they're not diamonds, whereas some of our tournaments are on diamond tables, and diamonds are a little more unforgiving. These are Brunswicks.
I was out in San Diego. Those championships were just televised on ESPN too, and I got to play on just for fun a game with Karen Core on a practice table, and I was shocked by how small those pockets are.
Yeah.
You never think about how small the pockets are for professionals.
Oh yeah, and when you're in a tight pressure match, the pockets get even smaller.
Yeah. I've been thrilled by all the people who've been watching this today. I mean, admittedly, there are more people down at the other end for football, but we've had a lot of people watching here at Table 13 today. So. Well, y'all, I don't know how much of that you heard. I was talking with Janine, who came by. She's the lovely lady from Sport 9 who's been helping us with the broadcasts here. This is her computer equipment that we've been using. And she's been playing here this week. And of course, she's here with a nice contingent from Sport 9 who are playing here. And one of their own is right here on the final table. Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking with Janine here for all of y'all. We were discussing, what you go through as you try to grow the game in various states. They've been working very hard in Sport 9 to get more people involved. But they're doing well, and they are hoping to get a lot more ladies down there playing. Well, Betty will be back at the table in a minute. My guess is that she might go ahead and increase her score in a minute. Janine tells me Betty Lee is one of their best players in Sport 9. So I'm sure she's enjoying playing Jai Lee, because Jai Lee is one of their best players at the Northeast Women's Tour. So I'm sorry you weren't able to really hear much of the interview. Janine is a very quiet person. Lovely lady, very nice person. Well, Janine is setting herself up to get that ball in. The score will then be 3-2.
Nice.
32. Yep. Okay. There you go. Betty Lee does it. She'll be breaking next. The score is now 3-2. And Betty's closing the gap, guys. Does this mute mean that you're turning me off? If that's the case, I can stop talking. Oh, okay. So Betty also played for the Smart Tour. Cool. So what is there? 13 tours? 13 regional groups? In addition to everyone here from the United States playing, we've had 2 players who came from Canada for this event. Nicole lost to Betty Lee in the last match. Sorry you missed it. Most people did because Nicole was not at the streaming table. I've been commentating for the last few hours, the Virginian from New Jersey. It's just that if ever I write anything, I write under Janine's moniker. So this is Britt Rapp from the Northeast Women's Tour. I've been doing the commentating for 3 out of 4 days here. Ooh. Oh. Thank you for passing that on. I will tell you that at one point, Nicole was very far back, and she battled her way all the way up to 5. It was an awesome match back there at the other end of the room. "14 tours, all right. That's great. Okay? And isn't it amazing? Because when I show up on Monday nights for APA League, those people don't think anything else exists. I'm always inviting people to show up for the nude. If they don't want to play, they can watch. And I hope all of y'all encourage people out in your area to come and watch the ladies play and to participate. Wow, there we go. Yep. Knowing Jai, I think, with that 9 ball right there in the pocket, in the far right pocket, I think, lower right pocket, she's going to work her way down there. She's going to go for the 9. Yep, look at that, all lined up. Oh, okay. I'm doing the broadcasting. I'm Britt Rapp. I like to hang out with the Northeast Women's Tour. The actual tour equipment is Janine, who is from Sport 9. Sharon O'Hanlon has also been helping out with the broadcasting. My guess is she was doing a lot of it yesterday since I was out adopting my new dog. This is Ustream, but if you're thinking about doing broadcasting, you might also want to check out Livestream. I know those were the two we looked at. Everybody has different rates and different services. But whatever you do, it takes a bit to do a good to be good at it. It's not so easy. I mean, we're still ironing out our glitches on Livestream, but we had glitches on Ustream, so it's a learning curve for women who'd rather be at the table playing 9-ball rather than at the mic. I am watching the game at the same time I'm watching what is being broadcast. And yes, there is a major lag. Janine was unable to make it any better. She's been here at the computer 4 or 5 times already. Okay, thank you, Kuchik. You know, one of the things I found out is that if your own personal computer is old, or depending on the browser you're using, you could also have a major lag, not because of the lags we're having here, but problems with your own personal computer. Oh, hi. Oh, okay. Fun, isn't it? Would you like to say anything to anybody while you're here? Okay. Yeah. Scores 4-2. It's pretty exciting. Yes.
Anybody else would like to say?
Oh, thank you. Someone came by. I was just talking to. It's a lot of people like to come by and talk to me about what's going on, but they don't want to be interviewed. For those just turning in, the score right now is 4-2. Jai Lee is prevailing over Betty Lee. You know, this has been such a rough 4 days for people. These ladies had, 15 minutes off before they began their final match from their semifinal matches, and they have been going for the last few days. I've been told by Sharon that there's also been a secondary tournament going on, a second chance tournament, I think she called it, going on upstairs the other night. So all the people who have been working the 2015 WPBA Regional Tour Championship have been actually running more than one tournament here.
No, this is done. This is I mean, the first one to get
Well, I'm glad that you guys are pleased with the coverage. I'm glad we have it too, because let's face it, if we were somewhere else and not here in Herndon, Virginia, I'd be at home on my computer watching. All right. Okay, hold on. Linda Shea just dropped by for a minute. She has been the tour director here for this championship. I have to tell you, she has done a wonderful job. That and play all the way up through the semifinals. Um, she was vanquished by Jai Lee about an hour ago, but I have to tell you, she put in a good show. And in fact, Linda is one of our best ladies on the tour. And looks like she's triple hatting. Not only was she a participant in this championship and the tour director, she's taking pictures now. And you folks at Sport 9 should ask her for some of her pictures, particularly of Betty, because that would be nice for you to have and put on your website. Well, isn't it amazing? Linda knows exactly where to stand so she could take pictures and not be seen by the camera. Otherwise, you'd get to see Linda Shea taking her pictures. Tough break for Betty. Jai will be back at the table. But notice the score is now 4-3. So Betty is working her way back to tie with Jai. I didn't mean the way that came out. Yeah. Linda and Sharon yell, but you know Karen too. Karen's been doing a lot of work here at the table up front. It's been Linda and Sharon and Karen and Janine. And of course, there have been a lot of people here cheering on the players. There's been a lot of men watching the game today. I guess they know good pool when they see it. Well, thank you. I'm glad you think so. I think a lot of people worked real hard to make this happen. Well, these balls look wide open. Well, here we go. Jai only has 2 balls left on the table. There, and something I've noticed about the pros, too. Everybody likes to have a straightened shot on the 9 ball. Okay. The score is now 5-3. All right, Dominican Republic. Cool. For y'all who are just strolling on in here, this is the Women's Professional Billiard Association 2015 Regional Tour Championship. This is the final match of the last 4 days, and here we go. We are watching Jai Lee play Betty Lee. Betty Lee, who you are now seeing at the table, hails from Georgia, and she plays with Sport 9, and she used to play with Smart, or maybe she still plays with Smart as well. We have Jai Lee, who plays on the Northeast Women's Tour, nude. And these are the 2 top ladies of the entire 4-day event. They're here at table 13, the streaming table. It's been a wonderful 4 days. We've had people from all over the country. 64 people were playing, including 2 people from Canada. Well, you are seeing Betty Lee at the table right now. At least I am. So, and Jiley will be going to the table now. Here she comes. So these are the two ladies who are playing in the finals. One of these ladies is going to walk off with $2,500. The runner-up will be receiving $1,400. You know, not to be biased, but I think this streaming is just as good as the streaming I was watching last night when I had Turning Stone on.
We're coming to look at the numbers.
All right. See, we have 46 followers.
Where'd it go?
Yeah.
Doing great.
We also have someone wishing us well from the Dominican Republic who's watching.
Wow.
Isn't that awesome?
Where is it? Oh, yeah. Okay. The fact that we got 37
Yep.
people every weekend.
Right. Yeah. Janine and Sharon are here right now, and they're very pleased to see that we've had 3,727 people who tuned in to watch this tour championship this week. We've had a fair amount of people watching during the week too. Because it started on Thursday. It was Thursday and Friday, Saturday, and now today the final match is on Sunday. You're right, absolutely right. The champion does receive a tour card for 2015. Sharon tells me that they'll get to play in the February WPBA event. Of course, as someone who loves to watch pool, particularly women's 9-ball, I think it would be really great if the WPA had more tour events here in the States. So people like me can go all over the country and watch the pros play as well. But let's face it, if I want to watch good pool, I could go to the regionals and watch. And I certainly have been doing that.
What's the score?
The score is 5-3. Jai Lee has 5. Betty Lee has 3. They're both fantastic players.
Yes.
Yeah.
5-minute break.
You know, I really can't tell you where it's going to be in February. Hasn't it been for the last a few years, up in Michigan, somewhere up there? Well, there you are. Jiley has just won another game in the match. The score is 6-3.
Yes, flirty. That's right.
Well, y'all go get a cup of tea, cup of coffee, your favorite brew. Players are having a break right now. I think they get like 5 minutes. The score is 6-3. Jiley favor. Hi there. Are you watching any of this? Okay. Does that sound all right? Yeah. It does get busy. We just started back over on break. I just needed to take that mic out of my ear. All right. So, no. They've been playing to 7 this entire championship, but the finals are tonight. You know, Newton tend to do that too. She's just going to Michigan. Oh, so that's where it's going to be. Okay, great. Is Karen listening? Is Karen listening? Oh, okay. She's probably not. She's got it over. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I'm on the. Yeah, what? Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, thank you. Let me go back. Bye.
I know you're sorry.
Yeah.
Them people got them things in their ear. You don't see it, you know.
Yeah, I've got hearing aids too. Yeah, which makes this a little rough and saying. Well, y'all, I just heard it's going to be the event that I referred to in February will be the Women's Professional Billiard Association event at Soaring Eagle, which is in Michigan. And apparently they already have something up on the computer about it. So anyone interested in going to Soaring Eagle, there you have it. And just think, one of these two ladies might very well be there for the game, Betty Lee or Jai Lee. That's cool stuff, isn't it? Sorry. Are you having a great time? Having a good time? All right. Okay. Okay. Wow, take a look at this. Oh, that'd be nice. I think it'd be great if both of them would go up there and play. Well, there you have it. The score is now 7-3. Oops.
That's March, too.
Well, here we are in our race tonight. We're very thankful for Breakers Sky Lounge for hosting us. Mr. Yu, Shanna Lewis, and the entire staff here have been absolutely awesome, doing everything possible to help not only the players, but the people watching the players have a really good time. The tables here are pristine. The food is excellent. If you're anywhere in the Metro DC area, come on by. There's a lot of good pool that goes on right here at Breakers Sky Lounge in Herndon, Virginia. I also would like to thank at this time our sponsors, Ivan Simonis, OBQs, Pool Dog, for all their good work, for helping us with it, for making this a reality, for all these women who have spent all year working so hard to get to this point. There's a lot of people watching the participants here now. It's getting a bit crowded. That's such great feeling, I'm sure, for everybody to know that so many people are this interested in the game. Mm. I wonder if Jiley has just snookered herself. No, can't be. She's got to be doing a combination shot, maybe? Hmm. I have to tell you, Jiley does not like giving up the table. Well, here we are, y'all. It's Newt versus Sport 9 in the finals of the WPBA 2015 Regional Tour Championship. Well, here you go for the game, and Jiley has it. Here we go. The score is 8-3. Seems to me Jai's on the hill now. I hate when I do that. Woohoo. Well, for those who are watching, the score is now 8-3, Jiley's favor. I would post it, only every time I try to do something with the screen right now, it rolls somewhere else. I'm glad you can see the score. Well, y'all, this is going to be it. Betty Lee versus Jai Lee in the finals of the 2015 Regional Tour Championship. I, for one, truly appreciate everybody in the chat room who's been helping me going, whether you know it or not. I'm grateful for all the players and their friends and family that came out to support them, and to Breakers Sky Lounge for hosting this event. Nice. Wow, way to go, Betty. Ha! Nice. It looks like John's over there taking pictures too of the players. Yeah. Sorry, guys. That score is for folks who really can't read the score sheets over there on the left of the screen. Yeah, that was pretty good, wasn't it? Yeah.
Doing okay, kiddo?
Yeah.
I know you're late getting out, but
What?
I know you're late getting out, but it's worth staying.
Yeah. It sure is. It's sort of hard because this thing begins to stick in my ear.
So you don't have to wear it, right? You can just.
That's good now. Now. See, I was just commenting how much I appreciated everybody would see how much you play and support.
Yeah, we got a great crowd sitting around.
Yeah. She doesn't seem to think we do. I don't know why not. Good. Nice. Wonderful, Frank. She has a picture. Do they have to win by two?
No, it's not a double. It is one race. Because everybody else was a single elimination.
Oh, okay.
So it's just a longer race.
Okay.
I'm just being nosy going back and looking
Oh.
through.
Most people did nice.
They actually aren't getting a WPBA card. They're getting one invite to the Masters in February.
That's what I thought it was. Yeah, Soaring Eagle, right?
Yeah, and they get to they get the right. Yes, it takes up one of the spots, but they get to pay their way in there. So actually, Jali is already invited to the tournament. So Betty is going to get the opportunity.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's great. So they're both going. Well, I think still being here, fighting for the prestige of being number one on this championship is pretty good.
Oh, this tournament has been phenomenal, and just every girl in here only has respect for everybody else in here. It's been a really sportsmanship and appreciation of each other, and it actually plays out. And you know, you put a bunch of women together, one or two issues may come up, but it's been wonderful, and everybody has only talked about the quality of play, and it's been a lot of fun. Nice week. Feels like a month, but it also flew too. So we're quite happy. Everything went beautifully.
I know this is my first regional that I've been able to attend.
Well, to tell you the truth, we like being where the palm trees are better in January, February. So I'm a little disappointed that it's in Virginia. But Shauna stepped up and added some funds to it, and people got to come. Like a lot of the girls weren't here earlier today because they took the time to go into D.C. even though it is frigid out there.
They went in to see some places that they don't get to see. So
Oh, great.
the first place here is $2,500, and the runner-up will get $1,400. The money, the spot doesn't affect. This is not considered a well, I guess it is considered a qualifier. A really hard qualifier when everybody's of high quality.
Yeah. For sure.
But a qualifier is when the room has paid for the spot. So it's a spot. It's not a qualifier. But it's an opportunity to play with the big girls. Yes, we want the palm trees. The rooms in California and Hard Times, and we were out there. We've been down to Bogies in Texas. We've been in one of my favorites was Capone's in Florida. That's my happiness. He was fun and really took care of us really nicely. That was many years ago. Houston Bogies has had us a couple times. Arizona had us last year. That was nice. I remember we went to the players meeting.
You mean Phoenix?
Yeah, we went to the players meeting and we went home and sat by the pool, put on a bathing suit and sat by the pool. There was no sitting by pool in bathing suits this weekend.
Yeah.
Hit your refresh button, Kuchik. We're still streaming, but sometimes after they time out, you need to just refresh. Hey, I am assuming miscues maybe Becky, and yeah, it has worked. Everything that we had laid out. I know the only complaint that I've gotten is that the water in the bathroom is way too hot when you try to wash your hands. So everything ran clockwork. We were actually ahead of time. How many pool players can say that? We finished matches early. Shauna got her room back. We had karaoke going. Great weekend. Great. And I got to go home and grade some papers. Eight to 4. This is looking like our defending champ. Could possibly. Back. Well, I don't care if there's a delay on this. I don't care. You can tell from the crowd. We have a winner, Jolly, defending champ, 2-time winner at the RTC. Fantastic shooting. I believe she actually went undefeated through both round robins and the bracket of 16. So we have our queen for this weekend, Betty Lee. Woo! Fantastic.
Thought maybe Linda.
Nicole says, Give me your camera. Give me your camera. Yes, man. Sit back down there and put that on there.
No one's taking a picture of me. Well, y'all, this is it. We finally have it in the match between Betty Lee and Jai Lee. Jai Lee has prevailed. This is her second time in the RTC, and we're very proud of her and for Betty Lee for getting this far. It's been awesome 4 days. You guys take care. Remember, Breakers Sky Lounge.
Yeah, we have about